What would you do to protect your family? Hello, my fellow Dreadites. I'm Vince. Welcome to Dread Alert, and today we are looking at the psychological thriller Sovereign from 2025. Based on the West Memphis police shootings in 2010, does anything good ever happen in West Memphis? Sovereign premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival on June 8, 2025, and is set for a limited theatrical release on July 11th. You should definitely check this film out. Sovereign follows Jerry, who used to be a roofer but now gives lectures on how to be a sovereign citizen in churches and at social halls and in a Masonic lodge, interestingly enough. Jerry has a son named Joe, and Joe is fairly indoctrinated into Jerry's ideology because Joe's homeschooled, although Joe is increasingly longing for a more normal life. Jerry's erratic behavior escalates until the tragic ending of this movie. We start with that tragic ending, and the movie builds its tension throughout its hour and 45-minute runtime, and we know where we're heading. This is incredibly good storytelling from writer-director Christian Swagel. He gives us just enough at the outset and allows us to realize the stakes of the situation as we barrel towards that tragic third act, without giving away the jaw-dropping finale. This movie features stellar and nuanced performances. Jerry can be incredibly gentle and patient, and also extremely erratic and violent in a very dynamic performance by Nick Offerman, who's almost unrecognizable in the role. Jacob Tremblay brings a sense of innocence and fragility to Joe as a young man trapped between two worlds. Dennis Quaid as John Bouchard is strong and stoic and cold, and in his character lies the message of this movie. The raw, almost documentary-style cinematography from Dustin Lane is balanced by some really beautiful tracking shots. This is assisted by the bleak color timing and exceptional use of shadow. The film's relentless but methodical pacing builds the tension until the totally chaotic and frenzied third act. This movie explores themes of indoctrination versus education, independence versus loyalty, anger, justified or not, at authority, and personal responsibility. At its heart, this is the story of two fathers. One spiraling out of control and one isolated and stoic, both making choices that are harmful to their sons. But this film ends on a hopeful message, and I'll leave you with that message. Hold your loved ones close. You never know how long you have them for. Stay spooky, my friends.